One of the things that web developers frequently need when they're building a content management system website is phpMyAdmin, which is a web-based tool to manage your MySQL database here hosted at Donet. So today I'm going to show you how to install phpMyAdmin in a Donet Fusion website. There are a few prerequisites, the first being that you're going to have your own domain name. And for the purposes of this discussion, I'm going to use my own, which is Linux.com. It's the one I usually test with. You're also going to need a Fusion website from Donet. And when you get your Fusion website, in addition to the domain name, you're going to have an assigned FTP login and a MySQL database with all the login information relating to that. You'll also, of course, need a working internet connection and a working web browser. You'll need an FTP client, a file transfer protocol, to put the phpMyAdmin files up on your Fusion website. And I think we can get this all done in less than 5 minutes time. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is go to phpMyAdmin.net and go and download their latest version. And I'm going to download the zip version here. It'll take you to SourceForge, and then it will start to download right away. And because I'm on a Mac, it's going to download the zip and it's going to uncompress it for me right here on my desktop. I'm going to change the name to this file folder to just phpMyAdmin instead of this long convoluted name. And that's really all I need at this point from the web browser. The next thing I'm going to do is use my FTP client, and I'm going to create a connection to my Fusion website. And of course, because my Fusion website is called Linux.com, that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to assign the host name Linux.com, which would be the same for you as well. Login type is going to be normal. My username given to me by Donet when I set up the account is Linux.com. My password is masked, but I'm going to go ahead and type it in here. And I'm going to click OK. Now I haven't connected yet, I've just saved the configuration. I'm going to go ahead and connect. Now you'll see here, this is the directory structure over here on the right hand side. This is on the server. This is on my local machine. I need to go get my directory that I just downloaded called phpMyAdmin, and I'm just going to drag and drop that onto the www directory. Release it, and it's going to start uploading all those files. There's about 900 some files for the phpMyAdmin setup, and so it may take a few minutes here. Actually, probably about a minute to transfer, hopefully less. And then once that directory structure gets copied over to www, there is one file that you need to modify. It's the configuration file for phpMyAdmin, and all we need to do is get inside the www directory phpMyAdmin, edit that one file, and then we'll have a working phpMyAdmin configuration. And it's just about done. Alright, I'm going to double click in here. Here's the directory that I just dragged over from my local machine over to the server. So I'm going to get inside here. If I scroll down, you'll see a file here called config.sample.inc.php. The first thing I need to do is I need to rename that file. I need to get rid of the .sample. It needs to be config.inc.php. And now I just need to edit it. And because I'm using FileZilla as my FTP client, which is a really handy freeware FTP client that you can get for Windows or Mac, you can edit the file on the server. So I'm going to right click on the file, go to View Edit. It'll download a local copy here for me, and it may be kind of hard for you to see, so let me blow this up a little bit. One line that I need to change here is config servers host. It defaults to localhost. For a Fusion website, you need to change it to mysql.donet.com. That's all you need to do. Now I'm going to save that file, and I'm going to quit text edit. I'm going to get prompted here by FileZilla that I've changed the file. Do I want to upload it back to the server? Of course I do. And now that copy's back on the server. I'm going to go ahead and close FileZilla. I don't need it anymore. Go back to my web browser. So Linux.com has a working WordPress installation from a previous video I did. What I want to do now is use phpMyAdmin. And because I've installed the source code and I've configured it, I can use the username and password that Donet provided me with for my MySQL database. And when I log in, I'm actually going to be able to see the SQL structure of my database. I can change it, I can alter it, I can query it, I can add new tables to it. I can do everything I could do with a full MySQL client right here from phpMyAdmin. And that's how easy it is.